Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. So this morning, UK time, Pestyly's YouTube channel was taken down. He got no warnings, no strikes or anything like that. He simply got a message from them saying that they'd reviewed his content and found severe or repeated violations of our community guidelines. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. And that was that. So he's put a plea out to @Team YouTube on Twitter, and they've replied saying that they will look into it straight away and hopefully there will be a good outcome to this. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty big YouTuber to get taken down. So, and it's a bit of a hit for those that like to watch his content and obviously follow him, and it's a hit for the community as a whole as well, because his YouTube channel is basically a wiki for Escape from Tarkov. He puts out some amazing content with regards to teaching people how to play the game, showing you what is the best gear to use, you know, ranking different things for you, and generally just showing you how to play the game in a pretty good manner. Now, one person that's made quite a good comment, and this is Deadly Slob, he has tweeted saying, "It's possible you were hit by a terms of service troll, someone or a group of people flagging all your content with enough claims to trigger an automatic removal. This is wild." And that is probably what happened to the channel last week that had stolen one of my videos. They'd taken one of my videos, uploaded it, they'd taken a lot of people's videos and uploaded them with the intent of selling hacks for Escape from Tarkov. The only way that I could sort of express my anger to that was to flag it as spam or unrelated, and it seems like if enough people have done that, that channel got taken down. Now, I could have issued a copyright strike, but obviously, as I mentioned in that video, I have to be a registered company, etc., and there's a lot of hoops you've got to jump through. I just wanted to basically click twice and report the video as spam. So I did that, and that channel vanished. So it could be that this is what's happened to Pestily, and if it is, then it's just a complete abuse of this system, and it just shows how easy it is just to take an entire channel down. And I'm hoping that this doesn't become some sort of a worrying trend where you get these groups just doing this. Obviously, a lot of YouTube, a large percentage of it is automated. There are no people sat there clicking buttons and closing down channels. It's done automatically. So, and I think that's a bit wrong, certainly. I think once a channel reaches a certain amount of subscribers and viewership, and I mean, Pestyly's viewership will be absolutely massive, because as I say, he has a lot of videos on there that you can learn things from, so people will be checking them out all the time. And once you have a certain amount of viewership, it should then go to a manual sort of process. So for instance, he gets hit with so many terms of service sort of flags, then it should go to a person to decide, not some sort of automated algorithm that just takes a channel down. But all being well, he gets his channel put back up very soon. I think YouTube will look at this and see that he hasn't really done any violations of the community guidelines. I'm sure that himself and whoever curates his YouTube make sure that everything's adhered to within the terms of service. So it used to be that time was when you monetized a video for advertising, YouTube selected the advertising that would go on it. An advertiser would go to YouTube and say, "I've got this advert," and YouTube would say, "Well, do you mind having this advert placed on this kind of content and this kind of content, etc." And I think they still do that to a certain degree. But after adverts were run on some really sort of serious videos, you had a lot of stuff from Syria and things like that. You had a lot of religious videos, and you know, McDonald's and Coca-Cola were getting advertised on these videos, which was wholly out of order. YouTube decided to put the onus onto the YouTuber themselves. So for those that don't do YouTube, when you upload a video, it asks you what kind of content you are putting on. It asks you whether it's got swearing, whether it's got violence, whether it's got simulated this, and you have to go through quite a lot of loopholes to get advertising put on your channel. This is why I don't really swear very much in my content, because you have to declare if you're swearing in it. If you don't, and then they later find that you are swearing and you haven't put that as in the drop down menu on when you're actually uploading your video, then they can strike you against their community guidelines for that. So my first thought that was maybe Pestily had done that, and he hadn't been sort of really going rigorous in that, but I'm sure he had been. And I think Deadly Slob's reply about a terms of service troll, I think that's most likely what's happened. It's somebody that just doesn't like him, and they've decided to try and take his channel out, and they've succeeded. But all being well, this gets put back up soon. And that's pretty much it for this video. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.